Welcome back to Tampa Bay Right Now. Frank Roeder and Troy Loker, co-chairs of GLSEN Tampa Bay, continue with us now, discussing tonight's topic. So let's go ahead and talk about solutions. I've been bullied. What's my first thing? What do I do? Where do I go? What's maybe the first call I make? What would you guys say?
Well, depends on where you are.
Depends on where I am.
Yeah,
okay.
If you're at a school, I think the first thing you do is talk to your teacher. Let
Okay.
the teacher know what's going on. If the teacher does not take a proactive approach, then you need to talk to an administrator or guidance counselor, somebody other than the classroom teacher, to let other people know what's going on. Talk to your parents. Again, it's a collaborative group together, parent, student, and school staff working together to address the problem.
Okay. And Troy, say this or the person that's being bullied is embarrassed about it. Are there support groups that maybe I don't want to talk to somebody I know. Maybe I want to talk to somebody I don't know, and maybe someone who can just relate to me. Is there places people can go?
Definitely. A lot of kids don't realize that there are guidance counselors, school psychologists, social workers in their schools that they can go to when they have a problem. And that's a great resource. Also, if that's still too much for them, schools have anonymous bullying reporting. Many schools have this as an online form, as well as a paper form that might be up in the front office or in the guidance center.
An 800 number.
There's 800 numbers. There's lots of different resources, and sometimes that anonymous reporting, having a written statement in there with the details, helps create kind of a paper trail of sorts, and will kind of help make things move along if they're not seeing some success with just turning to a teacher or someone else.
And I know with cyberbullying, one of the most important thing is documentation. Document what's happening.
Yeah.
Because there are laws out there, am I correct?
Yes.
About this. So what can people do if they're being harassed, if they're being threatened, either on the internet or, face to face?
Well, the law you refer to is Jeffrey Johnson's Stand Up for All Students Act. It passed the Florida legislature 2 years ago. It was a major effort to get the bill passed. It took 3 years to get it passed.
Wow.
One of the problems with the law is the law itself does not enumerate. In other words, break down the category of the bullying. Is it because of sexual orientation? Is it because of religious differences?
It's just all lumped together.
It's all lumped together as bullying. And states that have enumerated policies have a lot more effective programs to address it, because they look at what the biggest group is and they come up with ways to address that particular area. Florida doesn't have it, so it's a watered down law. But at least Florida does have a law to start with, so it's a start. One of the things that we work with is we sponsor a group called the Tampa Youth Project. And basically, the Tampa Youth Project has a website, and they have ways for students to contact other youth to have support by other kids. So I think that's important too, so that they know that there's other people out there that are willing to work with them and help them.
And there's people you can talk to.
That have been through the same experience recently, that are at their level, because they're teens as well, so they can relate and understand what they're going through a little bit easier.
Because there are success stories out there. There
Tons
are
of
people
success stories.
I'm sure you know people right offhand.
Myself included.
Yourself included, right. So that's important, is that we know that it does get better.
It does get better.
Right. So what would you say, I know GLSEN has a website that you can go to, right? So if someone wants to attend one of your events, one of your functions, that's something that they can do?
Our meetings are open to anybody who
Okay.
wants to be part of a safer school environment. Our meetings are held on the third Wednesday of the month at the Metro Center in Ybor City at 6:30, and anybody's welcome to attend.
And what is it that you guys normally talk about and discuss in there?
We talk about, we work in partnership with PFLAG, Parents, Friends, and Lesbians, Gays and Lesbians. PFLAG's always there. Tampa Youth Project people are there. People from the Metro Center talk about their counseling, because they also have a LGBT discussion group that goes on weekly that we help sponsor that as well. We talk about what's going on in the schools and our events that we have. Every year we have a Breaking the Silence rally that's held after the Day of Silence, where kids get together and have a chance to talk about their day. We work on Ally Week and just other events that GLSEN National endorses and supports. We work to support those as well.
Great. Troy, what would you say to parents out there that may suspect that their child may be a victim of bullying, or maybe their child is a bully? What would be their plan of attack to maybe help their child out?
One thing is having that good communication with your child, being there for a support, either way, whether they're being a victim or a bully, being able to talk with their child and provide that unconditional support that they're there for the child, as well as getting on the phone and talking with their teacher, getting more information, trying to figure out a means to stop and make sure that everyone in that child's life is going to wrap around and serve as a support.
Right. So I think bottom line, what we've been talking about is support, getting the community involved, getting teachers involved, so that we can ultimately have safer schools all around.
And hopefully, safer, as adults, safer environments for them too.
Thank you both so much for being here. This is a very important topic right now.
It's our pleasure.
So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
If you are out there and are a victim of bullying behavior, please remember you are not alone. There are people who want to help, and most importantly, this moment won't last forever, and it will get better. I'm Allison Burns. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next Sunday night at 10 here on My TV Tampa Bay. Good night.